In this video, I'll be putting the Vivo X80 Pro through the real-world test, checking out some of the features that I haven't seen on any of the smartphones before. I'm actually using one already, which is insane for content creators. I'll be checking the impressive low light performance to innovative video stabilization. I'll be taking a close look at what makes Vivo stands out from the rest. So if you are interested in seeing some of the unique camera features, stay tuned for my full review. So let's start with front-facing camera. Sadly, it's only 1080p, and I don't understand why they cannot get a 4K. But what I like is the fact you got the Pro video mode. This is a Zeiss optics, apparently for that cinematic video. And again, I wish just that was 4K, but I love the cinematic aspect ratio. But let's take some selfies now. You see, I really like the fact here on the selfie camera, not only, I mean on both really, you got so many options available. You can customize your selfies the way you want, and look how many options are here. Bow. I wish all the phones had this available. Like, I am a huge fan of this. I might not use all of this, but I will for sure use some of that. You know, look at that. Brilliant. But on the top of that, you've got even more here. Not bad at all. It's brilliant because you got 4K 60 frames per second across all the lenses. So this is the ultra wide angle. This is stabilization. This is the quality. Happy with that. Wow, even the color is so natural. It's really hard on a cloudy day, but I'm really pleased with that. Sadly, you cannot record and switch between the lenses. I have to stop, and now this is the main sensor, and this is the quality, stabilization. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. And now I can actually zoom in further up to times 10. What's brilliant, you got so many options for stabilization. So this is one of the options, like an active one, running around here and there. But what my favorite is the horizon level. I mean, check this out. Moving my hands 180 degrees up and down. How cool is that? And I love the fact the ultra wide angle has autofocus. So vlogging, product reviews, anything like this, brilliant. Another pretty useful feature is the dual mode video, and it's great because you take pictures. However, I can't switch between the lenses. Sorry, I only can change the look of the tiny screen. Yeah, shame you have to stop and then change it. You cannot do this during recording, which is a bit of a shame. But as you can see, I can change the look into different modes, like the circle, or you can make a little heart, or you've got a split screen, half and half. Not bad at all for vlogging. Really nice. These are one of the LUTs, and I love that you got so many options available in different colors and filters. Really nice. You know, you can make those shots really unique and different. Sadly, it's only 1080p. So if you are into your filmmaking, try to find different modes. You should be really happy about that. And if you want to bring your videography and pictures to the next level, you've got your Pro mode available, and you can switch between the lenses, which is pretty amazing, because some of the other factories only allow you to do this on the main sensor, but here, there you are, you've got all the features available here, including all the lenses. Brilliant. I mean, look at that. White balance. You know, you can really customize this the way you want it, and you can change the resolution on the top of that. Awesome. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like, consider subscribing, and if you are into tech. Cheers. Okay guys, this is 1080p 240 FPS on Pro mode. How brilliant is that? I mean, look at the quality. This is times 2. When you get a little bit closer, you've got that lovely blurry background for those nice cinematic shots. Brilliant. Okay, so this is 8K 30 frames per second. Sadly, I wouldn't recommend walking because there's no stabilization here, so can you see that? So, but if you put on a tripod and you want to do like a slow panning or something like this, then you should be fine. But look at the quality, really nice. Sadly, KineMaster editing app that I'm using doesn't support 8K, but what's great that I can actually compress this into 4K using the app that is actually built in. This is really nice. But let's have a look at some slow motion now. I'm using a log mode 4K 24 frames per second, and it's brilliant because you've got that flat profile, so if you want to do some color grading yourself, you can do that. However, there's not much stabilization here, so I wouldn't recommend walking around. It's more for stable shots and maybe interviews, etc. But I'm so impressed with the sound quality. It's a very windy day, and it was actually a windy day for the last couple of days, but the sound quality is pretty amazing. I cannot believe it. Brilliant. So let's move on to check out the night performance now. I mean, check this out guys. Night vision video, 4K 30 frames per second. That's pretty awesome. But what's even more impressive, there's the fact that I'm actually shooting ×2. The quality is a bit grainy, but look how bright the picture is. Never seen anything like this before. That's pretty cool. Just for comparison, really, Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra at night, and this is ×3. It is very, very blurry. I mean, if you're into night photography, you're gonna love this phone. There's so many options available here. It's just insane. So that was a night vision, and that was a night mode. But if you go more, you've got long exposure with some pretty decent features. I mean, look at this. Star trails. It says this would take up to 2 hours. Crazy. But on the top of that, there's even more filters. I mean, look at that. 2 minutes. Now, I'm not even prepared for this because I don't have a tripod, because I'm actually holding this phone in my hands. So I have to stop now. Wow. I think I might do a dedicated video about this. Really good. I mean, the pixel was great at night, but I think this is just the next level. Not to mention about the high resolution. Look at that. Even at night, you can use that big 50 megapixel sensor, and the quality is still pretty good. What? You can actually read the registration on this car. That's insane. Dedicated zoom moon. I mean, it's only 60 times, but the quality is pretty nice. Love it. Wow. I mean, there is even panorama for night photography. And it's pretty straightforward. Again, no tripod. I am holding this phone in my hands. And the results are pretty insane. And you don't have to go all the way around like 180, you can just stop wherever you want to stop. I'm gonna actually stop here now. Guys, I have tested so many smartphones in the last 3 years, but this is just next level. It gives you so many options. This is time lapse, for instance. Look how many options you got here. Sadly, I did not take a tripod with me today, but I would love to check some of these out. So let's see if we can bring the resolution. Yeah, 4K time lapse. Even at night, that looks pretty decent. Please remember, I don't use any external microphone, so all you can actually hear is coming from this device, and the quality is pretty decent, I have to say. And now I'm using one of the filters, and I have to say, guys, this is one of the best phones I have used in decades. This is amazing. I wish there was just the 4K on the selfie camera. Other than that, there's nothing to complain. There's so many options. The quality, the size, optics, top notch. Please let me know what you think about this phone so far. I know the Vivo X90 is out now, but this makes actually the Vivo X80 Pro a good value for money, because you can get it a lot cheaper. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Please let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you in the next one.